Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy, back with another mind-blowing video. Today, I'm showing you 10 insane coincidences that will make you question reality. Seriously, some of this stuff is straight up freaky. And trust me, fact number 1 is so shocking it might freak you out. Let's get into it. 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel called was published about a huge luxury ship named Titan. And what does this Titan do? It hits an iceberg in the North Atlantic and sinks. I'm talking the same month, almost the same number of passengers, the whole deal. Both ships were described as unsinkable, had almost the exact same layout and didn't have enough lifeboats. Like, what are the odds? Imagine writing a sci-fi book about aliens landing in 2030 and then boom, it actually happens. That's how eerie this prediction was. In 1838, Poe wrote a story called It's About 4 Sailors Who Get Stranded at Sea. Things get desperate and they decide to eat the cabin boy. His name? Richard Parker. Fast forward to 1884, a real shipwreck happens. And guess what? The survivors actually ate a cabin boy named, you guessed it, Richard Parker. No way, right? It's enough to make you think Poe had some serious psychic powers or something. Creepy, right? This show has predicted so many real-life events, it's like the writers have a time machine hidden in the writer's room. Donald Trump becoming president, smartwatches, video calls, even a pandemic. And the list goes on and on. Either they're psychic, or the world runs on logic. Mark Twain, the famous author of, was born in 1835, the exact year Halley's Comet passed by Earth. Twain once joked that he'd go out with it too. Well, hold on to your hats because Twain died in 1910, the exact year Halley's Comet returned. That's like predicting your own fate based on the weather report. Oh, it's raining today? I guess I'll disappear with the storm. 2 identical twin brothers were separated at birth and adopted by different families. They grew up without ever knowing the other existed, but get this, they both were named James. Both Jameses married women named Linda, then divorced them, and then both married women named Betty. Oh, and they both named their sons James Allan. How does that even happen? Remember Archduke Franz Ferdinand? His assassination sparked World War I, right? Well, the car he was riding in had a license plate reading A3-118. The war ended on November 11, 1918. 11-11-18. Coincidence, or history playing a weird trick on us? One of the last survivors of the Titanic was a baby named Milvina Dean. She was just a few weeks old when the ship went down. Milvina lived long enough to see the 1997 movie being made. In fact, she even helped promote the film before she passed away in 2009. Imagine being in a real-life disaster, surviving it, and then helping Hollywood make a blockbuster about it decades later. That's a full-circle moment. The Hoover Dam was a massive project and sadly some people lost their lives building it. The first person to die during construction was a man named George Tierney, on December 20th, 1922. The last person to die during construction, George Tierney's son Patrick Tierney. And when did Patrick die? December 20th? That's like a father and son having the exact same dream on the exact same date, but in real life, chills. In 1994, a novel called was published. It featured a hijacked plane crashing into, get this, the US Capitol. Sound familiar? 7 years later in 2001, the 9/11 attacks happened. The book even described how terrorists exploited security loopholes, similar to what happened in real life. It's almost like the author had a crystal ball or something. Life imitating fiction? You decide. A woman named Gina was reunited with her biological mother after 30 years apart. Sounds like a happy ending, right? Well, it is. But here's the crazy part. Gina had been working at the same hospital as her mother for years. They'd probably passed each other in the hallways a million times and had no idea. Talk about a missed connection. Wow guys, we've just gone through 10 of the craziest coincidences ever. Which of these coincidences shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. And hey, if you love crazy facts and mind-blowing stories like these, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Because trust me, the next video is even wilder. Thanks for watching guys, peace out.